Well, the reason I want to do this, to me as county executive, we're the government. You all are like the face of the government. I mean, you all are the ones that are out there in the streets dealing with people every day. So I'm interested in, and first of all, just what you learned at the academy, what you expected and how it might have been different from what you expected. What was it like?
They push us really hard,
Yeah.
and I feel like I know enough to get the job done. And with combined with my field trainer, I feel like I'm gonna be the best police officer in the county.
So how does it feel to be going into the community? I mean, you grew up and you've been hanging around with people all your life, but now you've got a gun, you've got a uniform, you've got handcuffs. How do you feel with that? How does that change the way you feel and interacting with people?
Personally, I mean, I don't feel like the gun and the badge puts me on another level opposed to anybody else. I feel like it gives me the ability to help people at times that I may not be able to before. So I don't think of it as I have a gun, I have a badge, now I can do this. It's you open a door to allow me to do something else.
I noticed little things that I started to do better or I cared more about. I realized, before I was living here, but now I'm living up here just because I think that I'm not better than anybody else and I need to lead by example, and so I really need to hold myself up higher.
Yeah. I got one more question. So, not everybody trusts police. I look at you all and I've watched you in the graduation. I jumped in Chesapeake Bay with you for the polar bear plunge. And, I'd look at you guys and I think I trust you with my life. I have to trust you with my life. I trust you. But not everybody does. Somebody in a uniform, some people, African-American community, historically not trusted police as much, sometimes for good reason. A lot of the immigrant community believing that the government is going to deport me, and so tend not to call the police when they should probably call the police because of fear of deportation. Anybody have thoughts about how you as officers, new officers, over the next 20 or 30 years can build that trust?
I think it's the little things that simple as so before this, Moore and I played football at Frostburg together. So if it's the little things like we have an extra 15-20 minutes, we're right around the community, stop playing football with the kids. Putting your foot out and putting your hand out and showing the kids from the youth, middle age, and even folks that are older than us, showing them that, like I said, we're not any better than anybody else. We hold ourselves to the higher standard, but while doing so, we can't allow ourselves to think that we are up here. We're still down here with everybody else, and it's our job to build that relationship with the community and to fix those bridges.
We're just here to help, and just building a bridge is going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, but that's why we put the uniform on every day, just to make a difference and do more than what you were doing before.
Yeah.
Just really showing your compassion and being honest with them, and just really doing everything that you can in your power at the moment to help somebody get through whatever it is that they're going through. I think if everybody does that, then they'll start to think and start to realize that we're all here to just help. Whether they might not see it at that time, later on they can look back and see that, okay, they did everything they could for me at that time. So just being compassionate, I think, would make a big difference.
Yeah, I was struck at the graduation. Chief Altamari told a story about how just the week before he had been on the scene of an incident where there was a death, and talking to the family, and how he was crying, and that he wanted you all to know it's okay to cry, it's okay to show emotion, it's okay to show compassion, and that he wasn't taught that at the academy when he was starting out, and the times have changed, and now y'all aren't superheroes, you're human beings, right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for taking a little time to do this. We're really proud to have you protecting and serving Anne Arundel County. So hope you stick around a long, long time.
For sure I will. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.